Namaste, dudes. Welcome to the Indecisive Inventory. Today we're reviewing Iron Man. That's right, guys. We finally made it. We are at the MCU, Marvel Cinematic Universe, and the first movie is Iron Man. So let's go. So Iron Man is about Tony Stark, who's a genius billionaire, philanthropist, playboy. Who's also, I guess, he owns a weapons manufacturers company, also known as Stark Industry. But yeah, basically, he gets kidnapped by the terrorists, obviously. Yeah, if you haven't watched this movie, but yeah, so Robert Downey Jr. absolutely carries this role, fantastic. For 11 years he carried this role, and I guess the ending to this film is obviously important to the endgame because but yeah, again, all these characters, obviously RDJ set up everything. If this movie had failed, then the MCU could have just crashed. I mean, again, maybe maybe there's a very but slim chance that it could have worked, but not really, because again, I mean, everyone's already praised RDJ. Yeah, yeah, now it's my turn. But yeah, guys, again. First of all, the suit is awesome. Okay, like Iron Man suit, it is so badass. Like it looks like if you watch the movie now, like again, like most of it is just isn't outdated in a way, or it doesn't feel outdated. The movie doesn't feel outdated at all, to be honest. Again, there's like a few things, but barely noticeable, really. Um, but yeah, again, Iron Man, fantastic. Again, as the movie as a whole, I would give it like a solid 8. It's pretty good. Again, the villain is a bit. I mean, yeah, it's just it was kind of predictable. I mean, kind of yeah. Well, not predictable exactly, but like kind of tell honestly. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's just me, but yeah. Um, yeah, again, villain was okay, but obviously, the protagonist is the one that carries this entire movie. Also, ACDC is awesomely used in this. Again, so amazing, and obviously, RDJ absolutely crushed it. Like he's literally, I don't, again, a lot of people say this, but no one can ever play Iron Man. No, not really. I mean, no one's gonna like anyone else playing Iron Man ever, and I'm pretty sure he's not gonna play Iron Man because the but yeah, uh, the story an 8, but the character like RDJ 10 man, 10 out of 10. Again, it's so like he's still like you can see watching the entire MG, you can see his subtle progression. From here to just being cocky as hell. Iron Man, I mean Avengers, still cocky as hell. Like, okay, at Age of Ultron, that's where he starts being. I mean, he's still pretty cocky, but yeah. But yeah, this movie sets up everything. For example, actually, yeah, the Ten Rings, which actually comes into play in the next movie that's coming out. But yeah, again, this movie set up so many things in the like subtly in the background that you notice. But yeah, again, the entire MCU had to build off of this or use this as its foundation, and they did a fantastic job. They made a B-list hero or a comic book hero into an A-list hero in the movies. And again, I mean, obviously, Disney owns everything at this point. I mean, they absolutely crushed it. But but at this time, they actually haven't had the MCU yet, but they will. Yeah, Disney again, pretty much everything that Disney owns, including the biggest franchise of all time. They absolutely crush it. But this is actually isn't even that. But yeah, again, RDJ just absolutely destroys it in this role. But yeah, that's basically what I want to talk about. RDJ being amazing. Um, but yeah, guys. I don't know if I talked enough about the plot, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's just he gets kidnapped. Uh, he obviously learns not to be like that, I guess. But yeah, um, I'm gonna have to give this film a solid 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. Uh, But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it. I don't know if it was weird, but yeah, peace.